Do you respond or do you react? For real, when you're upset, do you respond or do you react? I received a request to cover the topic, the power in not reacting. First, I am Enrich and I empower women to choose their healing in order to break generational cycles, promote a positive, healthy lifestyle change, and foster a positive mindset. In order to answer that first question, you've got to know the difference. Responding is actually a thought that you have, and then you follow it up with deliberate action. Reacting is more instinctive. It's actually an emotional response, and it's triggered from your past experiences and your fears. In order to not react, that means you have to have emotional intelligence enough to know what your triggers are and how you interact with other people. You have to know if somebody says something to you that's offensive, if they yell at you or put their hands on you, that you're more likely to react as opposed to have a resting thought and then think to yourself, what do I do next? Majority of the time when you're triggered, you're going to react. I have a perfect example of this. So if I was to say to you, I need to talk to you, what emotion just came over your body? Was it emotion of frustration? Did you clench your cheeks? Did your body tense up? Like, what she want to talk to me about? Oh God, it's about to be something bad. Okay, that is a thought process that you just created without knowing that I was going to say anything. It could have been positive. I could have planned a trip. I could have been ready to give you a gift. Instead, the feeling that we usually have when somebody says, I need to talk to you, is a negative feeling. And that negative feeling causes us to become defensive. So whenever we sit down with that person, we got our guards up, we ready to fight, we ready to charge, we ready to attack the person. Instinctively, the words, I need to talk to you, trigger your body. You're already ready to fight, and it might not even be time for a fight. So when you sit down with this person, or if you were sitting down with me, you already have your guard up. You're already on the fence. You're already ready to charge instead of hearing what I say. And oftentimes the response is going to come out as being aggressive, attacking, defensive, and you don't even know what I'm going to say yet. The way that you take power away from your triggers is by identifying them and calling them out for yourself. The power in not reacting, it doesn't give away to somebody else. They don't get to take your power. They don't get to control how you respond. You get to determine what your next move is, what your next action is. But it's needed to have emotional intelligence in order to be able to understand, okay, this is triggering me. Pause for a second and sit with this emotion. Why is it triggering me? Did my mama say she needed to talk to me about something when I was little, and now I feel a way when anybody comes to me and say they need to talk to me? Did I always get in trouble when somebody said they need to talk to me? Did you see your mom and your dad have a disagreement when somebody said I need to talk to you? I know a lot of people do this. It causes a bit of anxiety when somebody says I need to talk to you, and oftentimes people lean towards the negative, but it can actually be something positive. So, first thing you've got to do is identify your triggers. You've got to emotionally regulate yourself in order to channel your own energy and say, hey, I just had a thought which triggered an emotion, so I'm not going to react. I had a thought which triggered an emotion. Let me experience and be in the moment to figure out what's going on before I respond. The power in not reacting actually lies in you. It's a strength. It shows character. It shows that you know your body. It shows that you know your limits. It shows that you know exactly what's going to push your buttons, and you can stop it and choose not to respond or react, If you need help identifying your triggers, if you need help working on emotional regulation goals, if you need help understanding how to maneuver through these situations, feel free to click that link in that bio and get your first discovery call of 15 minutes. It's free. Connect with me and we can discuss your goals and how you can connect with your emotional intelligence in order to work on channeling your own energy. So when you are triggered, you learn how to respond and not react. All right, y'all. Have a good day.